What's happening, YouTube? This is Trent with GTYGO, here today with a Blue-Eyes Guardragon deck profile. I say Blue-Eyes a little lightly because there's not a whole heck of a lot of Blue-Eyes cards in this deck. There's just, to be honest, there's just not a whole lot to choose from that's, really explosive or anything like that. But we played Melody and Return and things like that. Hopefully this might be used by Robbie Cole for one of his 12 Days at Christmas in July deck profiles. We'll see how that goes. But be sure to like this video and subscribe to GTYGO if you haven't. We're nearing, we're nearing in on that 1,000 sub count, and I'd really, appreciate it if you enjoyed this content to please go down, like, comment, tell me if there's anything I can do better. But here we go. We're going to start here with the Blue-Eyes portion of Blue-Eyes Guardragon. So this is actually was made today, right after, or actually before and after the list, but none of the cards on here are on the list, so it's okay. We have 2 Blue-Eyes and 2 alternative, and we also run 1 Sage. Sage is really good from hand, and obviously the other 2 dragons are really thiggy big boys. So that's mostly the Blue-Eyes monsters, but we still have some dragons in here too that are really nice, some swaggins if you will. 2 Levy, card's nuts. 1 Brotar, Barudo dragon. Excuse me. We have 1 Sloth for our Heavenly Sphere plays, and Red MD for using some of those Guardragon plays, and we run Miko or Ib Justiciar, so we run the 1 World Legacy Guardragon. A lot of the cards have a lot of synergy together. They help make a decent board, which I'll talk about a little bit here a little later in this video. But so our level 5 Miko engines, it's essentially just Miko Turbo. So we run this engine of 3 Soul Eating Overraptor, 2 Carbonetton, and 1 Flameville Guard. We run 2 Carbonetton because if you draw it, if you open it, the whole package is essentially dead. There's a couple ways that you can discard cards in this this deck, but you really don't want to open up Carb there. Carbonetton's rough. Excuse me. And then the other part is Draconet and Galaxy Serpent. Both let you get there. Both Galaxy Serpent and Flameville Guard are dragons, so you can do the World Legacy Guardragon play too. So yeah, it's just, there's 2 different ways to get there, but it's just essential that we make Ib World Chalice Justiciar. And to protect Ib getting off, and we're getting our effects off, we're going to run 3 Swarvis and 3 Called by the Grave. For those of you that don't know what this card does, whenever one of your monsters is targeted by cards or effects, like hand traps, you can pitch it, and it's an anti-hand trap against them. So nice little protection there for our engines. Next up, we have 3 Signet Mining to search for the Draconet, so that part of the engine, and then 3 Fossil Dig for the other part. So Signet Mining is nice because it's really expensive right now because it just got about, it lets you pitch a card, which is nice because there's some really nice things you can do in the graveyard. But you have to make sure you get some of the parts there. So to help with that, Melody. Levy's also searchable, Blue-Eyes alternative obviously. And then Return of the Dragon Lords is really nice in this deck. Protect your ending board, which is mostly dragons. Some of the 1-0s, we have 1 for 1 to get Brotar out, World Legacy Guardragon, which is a searchable target off Miko, and World Legacy Succession, which, I mean, both are really good. Succession's just kind of a crappier monster reborn, but searchable, so it's nice. Next, we have the main lady herself, Ib, World Chalice Justiciar. Whole deck's pretty much comprised around opening her, and then, summon off World Legacy Guardragon, searching World Legacy Guardragon, and then obviously going into Lambda, and then the play here, LB, Pisty, triple burst, right? Then Aggro Pain, hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. So it's part of our Guardragon package, and it's our usual obviously, and Heavenly Spheres for summoning Sloth, really good. Bounce 1, nobody gets the extra deck. then you run a bunch of 8s, so number 68 is really nice. This card poops on Orcus and some other decks as well. Then generic links, like Krebo, Phoenix, Unicorn. This card's actually broken in this deck. I love the new Blackluster Soldier Link Monster. He's pretty nuts. And then Granddaddy of them all, World Sword. So, yep, that's Blue-Eyes Guardragon. Usually comes out with any board of like, you know, full combos like Heliopolis, Red Dragon, Archfiend Abyss, number 68, and yeah, I mean, it's cute. I wouldn't say this is super meta relevant, but for what it does, it is a ton of fun. I have a lot of fun with it. It's Blue Eyes in the year 2019, so what's not to love about that? Get your Kaiba on. So yeah, this is Trent with G2IGO. Thanks for checking us out. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye.